there, welcome to Concrete Jungle Airlines. My name is Alex, and I will be serving all of first class for the duration of your flight. Can I interest you in a hot towel to cleanse your hands before takeoff? Of course. Here you are. It's my pleasure. Before we take off, can I interest you in any refreshments such as water, juice, champagne, anything like that? Just a glass of water? Of course. I will be right back with that. No problem. Hi there. I have your water. There you go. And I have just a few other things that I would like to go through with you before we take off. Is that okay? Okay, wonderful. So the first thing that I would like to give you and go over with you is our luxury amenities bag. We of course gift this to all of our first class passengers. It comes in this adorable little leather pouch, faux leather of course, but you can absolutely use this even once your flight is over. Isn't it darling? And in here we have all sorts of goodies that you can use during the flight and beyond, of course. So let's take a look at what's inside. The first item is these lovely fuzzy socks. You can of course wear these in the airplane, take off your shoes and get nice and comfy, but of course you can wear them outside of the airplane as well. They are just a lovely neutral color and nice and soft and warm. So I recommend taking your shoes off and popping these on over your current socks so you are nice and warm and comfy. So that's the first item from your amenities bag. Okay, let's see what else you have in here. You also have your eye mask, of course, so that you can get a lovely nap in, regardless of what others are doing around you. This one says, dream big, dream big. So that will be nice and comfy. Then let's see. We have a dental kit. So that you don't have to dig through your luggage for your toothbrush. Included in this is toothpaste and toothbrush. And the toothbrush is made with 100% recycled material. We have a headphone wipe. We give you, of course, luxury, high quality headphones for the duration of your flight. But in case you are a little bit nervous about sharing headphones with others, we do provide a headphone wipe. Okay, moving along. Let's rummage about a little bit. We have Botanic Pillow Mist. So this you can spray on your pillow and it will relax you and just provide a calm, tranquil environment for you to fall asleep in. So, shall we try it? Very eucalyptusy, very not floral but botanical, I guess. That's why they call it that. But very calming and tranquil. So you can spray that on your pillow before you go to sleep. We have a refreshing hand towel. So I know I did give you a warm hand towel at the beginning of the flight, but in case you want another one, maybe at the end of the flight or maybe after your meal, you can use this. Lovely. And then we have, to round out your oral care, we do have Advanced Care mouthwash with fluoride. So in your dental kit, you had toothpaste and toothbrush, and you also have mouthwash. No need to skip on the oral hygiene even when you're on a plane. Okay. And then we have a cooling body gel. So this is just a lovely kind of massage gel. So you can massage it into your hands or arms, shoulders, ankles, wherever you need a little bit of comfort, a little bit of cooling sensation. Would you like me to apply it to your hands? Of course. Let's open it. There we go. Oops. Okay. And then give me your hand. Massage it in. Lovely little hand massage. Of course. There you go. Lovely. Nice little cooling sensation. A lovely botanical scent. Very refreshing and relaxing. Okay, let's see what else we have in our amenity kit. Only a few things left now. We have a multi-balm. So the directions say use as required anywhere your skin needs extra nourishment, such as lips, cuticles, elbows, and hands. So this is more like a moisturizer or lotion. Okay. And then let me just grab the last couple things. So we have, of course, earplugs. Planes can have a bit of a droning noise. Some people do find that can be relaxing, but if you don't, then we have earplugs. We also have lip balm. So if you don't want to use the multi-balm on your lips, you can use this one. And lastly, we have a hand and body lotion. Yes, so lots of lotions, gels, balms, etc. You will be leaving this flight with very soft skin. Yes. So hopefully those things will help you relax, help you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, help you, calm so that you can get some rest and some sleep while you are on this flight. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Now, there is one more thing I wanted to discuss with you while I have your attention. Midway through the flight, we will be serving a meal. So I was hoping to get your order before the flight starts so that I won't have to interrupt any of your rest or anything after takeoff. Of course. So let me find the menu for you. is our menu. So I'm going to ask you to choose one starter, one main course, and one dessert. Yeah. So we can go through it together. So first of all, for our starters, we have seasonal burrata. This is creamy burrata with heirloom tomatoes, basil, and aged balsamic. We have a smoked salmon plate. This is Atlantic smoked salmon with capers, lemon, and warm brioche. Then the last option for starters is a roasted vegetable soup. So that is slow roasted vegetables blended into a warm, comforting soup. So those are the three starter options. Then for main courses, we have 4 options. We have a grilled filet mignon. This is tender beef filet served with roasted potatoes and seasonal vegetables. Then we have an herb roasted chicken. This is free range chicken with garlic, thyme, and creamy mashed potatoes. Then we have pan seared sea bass. This is fresh sea bass with lemon butter and sauteed greens. And lastly, we have wild mushroom risotto. This is creamy arborio rice with parmesan and roasted mushrooms. So that is going to be our vegetarian option. So those are our main courses. Then you have the option of having a cheese selection after dinner. That is a curated plate of international cheeses served with crackers and fruit. And then you can also have a choice of desserts. So we have 3 choices. We have a dark chocolate mousse. This is rich chocolate mousse with whipped cream. We have vanilla panna cotta. This is silky panna cotta with berry compote. And then we have a classic ice cream sundae. This is vanilla ice cream served with your choice of toppings. And then, so that's the whole mid-flight meal. But of course, we do serve light snacks throughout the duration of the flight if you get hungry. So we serve warm chocolate chip cookies. These are freshly baked cookies served warm, soft in the center with melted chocolate chips. We have mixed nuts. These are a lightly salted assortment of roasted almonds, cashews, and pistachios. We have fresh fruit. This is a small bowl of sliced seasonal fruit, chilled and refreshing. And then lastly, we have artisan chocolate squares. This is rich, dark, and milk chocolate squares crafted from premium cocoa. So, for right now, I will take your order for the meal. But of course, if you get hungry at any point during the flight, you can order any of the snacks listed here. Of course, my pleasure. So take a quick peruse of that menu, and then I will be taking your order right now. Yes, of course. So, for a starter, what would you like? The burrata, of course. Okay. And then for your main, what would you like? The filet, of course. Okay. And how would you like the filet cooked? Medium rare, of course. And then would you like the cheese selection after your meal? No? Okay. That's fine. And then for dessert, what would you like? The chocolate mousse? Yes, of course. Okay. Wonderful. So now that I have your order and I've walked you through your little amenities bag, that is all we are going to do before takeoff. Do you have any questions? Okay, wonderful. So I will leave you to it to relax, get settled, take advantage of any of your amenities, and then we will begin takeoff. And I will see you next when I bring you your meal. Okay, wonderful. I hope you have a very relaxing and tranquil trip on Concrete Jungle Airlines this